What's good, YouTube? It's your boy Jay. We are here with week 8 of the UBL. Unfortunately, we could not play our week 7 match because our opponent had a lot of life stuff going on. So, sending all the love to them. So we did get a forfeit win. So we are 6-1, and we only have 2 games left. Our week 8 game and of course our week 9 game. So I'm pretty sure because of that forfeit, we pretty much clinched playoffs at this point. We could lose our last 2 games and still clinch playoffs and be fine. Not gonna be the #1 seed, but we would still be able to get into playoffs nonetheless. But I digress. We're going against Root and his NJ Brobat, so make sure to go check him out, as well as his video to this battle, as well as all the other lovely UBL coaches. But without further ado, we're gonna get into it. I'm starting to ramble in the beginnings. We see Vikavolt, Gigalith, Aromatisse, Tornadus, Excadrill, and Cinderace. So I honestly didn't know what to expect. I had like a couple of mons I thought he would bring. Mainly, like, I expected to see Druddigon low-key. I know Sandcore was gonna come. I'd be surprised if he didn't bring it. I'm doing all this, and we see Vikavolt, Gigalith. Actually, let me just like analyze real quick. Good lead, Polt, honestly. Aside from like Prankster Torn with Toxic, because it does not get T-Wave, just gets Toxic. Outside of that, I don't see a real problem with not leading it. We could do that. We could even lead. I mean, nah, I'm fine with leading Polt, to be honest. Yeah, we don't have Defog, but it's not the worst because Polt does have Clear Body, unless I didn't gen it correctly. But it's too late now. We're in it. Yeah, I think Polt's a pretty good lead here. Gigalith. We see Aromatisse. We see Tornadus. We see Excadrill. And then we see Cinderace. So boom. All right, we got the 6. He's taking his time. Hopefully it's not. All right, cool. It's not. It's okay. Knock on wood. Woo, right now. So we know it's 6. I'm just gonna click on it so I can see the 6. All right. Good luck to have fun to Root, as we said already in the chat. Let me go ahead and pull up my calculator, because you know your boy gotta have that calculator on him. So we see Sylvain, who's that? It is going to be this thing. It could have Sucker Punch. And I honestly don't want to take a Sucker Punch right now because he could predict like my U-turn or something. So, or he could U-turn himself, potentially. So I'm just gonna swap out right here. And I'm gonna go into good old Keldeo. Just we could just scout. It's good to scout. I don't want to just rashly throw away my Polt, because Sucker Punch will do quite the chunk, and Polt is very useful in this matchup. So spreading some Willows is very nice, unless he is Heal Bell Aromatisse or with Therapy Aromatisse. So we're gonna switch out first. Going to Lil Sebastian. Shout out to Shay. We'll see what he wants to do here. Does opt to U-turn. Fair enough. Cool. Doesn't do too much. We eat it. And get some leftovers recovery. He's gonna see that he didn't bring Slowking, which I thought was interesting, because he doesn't really have a Keldeo switch in aside from Aromatisse, but then you have to take a water move. So I thought Slowking for sure was coming. Nimbus comes out. Oh, am I static? I don't know if I'm static on my Zapdos. Oh no. I don't remember. Please be static. Nope, we're pressure. Yeah, I forgot to do some ability changes. Are we stamina? We are stamina. Okay, cool. All right. We're not static Burb, unfortunately. That sucks. Oh man, silly me, bro. Silly me. Abilities are for kids. So, do see the pressure. He's gonna realize that we're not static. Hurricanes me. Should be fine. He did relatively well. I'm gonna predict Gigalith to come out here. And I'm gonna go for a Rain Dance now, because he shouldn't stay in. Yep, does withdraw. I assume we see Gigalith here. Giggles, that has to be Gigalith, bro. Nice. And we're gonna show him that we got the Rain Dance, baby. Let's go. There's a Rain Dance. His Hurricanes will be more accurate, but that's fine. So we got the rain up. Question is, do I want to chunk this thing down? Becomes a little bit harder. For me, for like, I think I just go into Keldeo. I think the smart thing to do is go. I want to click Weather Ball, but it's not the smart thing to do right now. If I had some chip on this, then I 100% I would, because we could just OHKO it. But it's not the smart thing to do right now, as much as I want to click it. He does opt to go for Stealth Rock. Wow, that's crazy. That's crazy. I did not expect him to do that. I 100%. I guess I should have done it. Nah. I stand by it, because he could have just. He was like, oh wait, threat, and then instead of getting Rock Slap, he could have went for Rock Move. So that's fine. What stops me for clicking Surf here? Nothing. I'm just gonna click Surf, because the rain will do a lot. It will do a butt ton. It'll do quite an amount. He has no switching for this thing, which I'm like baffled that he did not bring the Slowking. I see if like you have a good switch-in like of that thing, then you know, slide in the DM. It's gonna be Aromatisse. We'll see how much this takes. Might do a chunk, might not. We'll see how much it does. Let's see. Oh baby, that's a 2 KO if I've ever seen it. That's a 2 KO if I've ever seen it. Let's go Keldeo. Let's go Keldeo, young Kelds. We do see this. So if he protects, nah, it's a 2 KO regardless. We still be able to knock it out. We're gonna go for a Surf again. Let's go Keld. Let's go. You love to see it. You absolutely love to see it. But if he has a Wish Protect set right here, I do assume we see the Protect for him to try to get as much HP back as possible. But I don't know how many. Oh, he does withdraw. Okay, that's fine. That's a lot of damage. Giggles comes out. So okay, makes sense. But I mean, we could just. If I had Scald right here, it'd be cool because we get the burn. But we can just fire off a Surf. We're gonna get buffeted by the Sandstorm. We're gonna go for Surf again. Through all that sand, have some muddy water. All right, that's good damage. Do we see lefties? Gonna get buffeted by the Sandstorm. Gonna get our lefties back though, so it's okay. Do we see lefties on his end as well, or do we see like a Smooth Rock? We see lefties. Okay, good to know. And like I can literally just spam Water Move. Nothing stops me, aside from the fact that I could potentially get a 2-hit KO on this thing. Because I do have the move, but if he goes to Roman, I literally just click Surf. There's nothing stopping me from clicking Surf. Yeah, he does withdraw. I assume we see Aromatisse maybe. Goes Nimbus, that's cool too. Could have flip turned, I guess. Probably wouldn't have been a better play instead of taking so much chip on Zapdos. So we're gonna get off a huge amount of damage, which is phenomenal. It is phenomenal. All right, so we chipped the squad, which is great. So we have Gigalith like almost at half. We got this thing below half. We have Aromatisse really low, which is great. We just got into Burb, and then we can Roost because we should be able to take 2. No problem, hopefully. Or maybe he'll miss a thingy, Matu, or he just U-turns here. Let's see. Weather Ball. Oh, that's smart. That's really smart. You do die. Yeah. That's smart. I didn't even think about it. Good bring. Really good bring on his part. But it doesn't matter too much now because we just bring in our SCIZOR. That was a good bring. Can't be mad at it. Totally good bring. I slacked on that info right there. I should have just went. Whoops. So now we just go for a Bullet Punch. Part of me wants to go for a U-turn, but I'm better off just going for a Bullet Punch and then a U-turn into the Vic. Yeah. 21 Savage. Who's that? Gonna be the Vic. Makes sense. I wish I U-turn, but we should be faster than this thing, I hope. Unless he's running like max speed, which would kind of suck. Gonna get buffeted. Do we see Boots? I assume we would see Boots. Hopefully he's not running max speed. How much speed do I have in my SCIZOR against a Vic? A Volt? He's running some speed. Could outspeed if he's like... He'd have to run like max. So he could be. But I'm just going to U-turn. Try to get as much damage off on this thing as possible. Yep, we are faster. Good to know. Does a lot. There's a crit. So that's like defensive Vikavolt then, for sure. Because U-turn would do 37 to 44. I could Volt Switch. Part of me just wants to go right out into U. I mean, he could Volt Switch, I should say. Or he gets webs up. Can I just go? I gotta save health on, because if you guys go for like an energy ball or a bug buzz, it's not helpful. So we'll see what he wants to do here. I assume we see Volt Switch, or he might predict me and go energy ball. One of the two. We're gonna take some rocks chip. Does go for the energy ball. Okay, good. Good. We eat that, no problem. Does sand go away here? Nice, it does. So what I do here is I do go for a Will-O-Wisp and try to whittle this down or whatever comes in. If Aromatisse comes in, if it's defensive, which it kind of looked to be, we would be able to two-shot it with, I mean, we'll just be able to kill it from the range it's at with Hex, I do believe. Or not. Or not. That's 42 to 50. It would be like a roll. But we could Wisp and then U-turn. Slide in the DM, that's fine. We'll be able to burn this, which is cool. Negate its lefties. Will-O-Wisp, nice. So it's burn now. Gonna get some lefties back as well, which is cool. I will take this time to just U-turn and then go right out into SCIZOR. So I'll U-turn. And if they wish, we're gonna U-turn as well. Because I assume we would see what's the mon? I assume we would see Vigavolt at that point. And then we can go right out back into Pult. As a chunk, whittling it down, which is great. We just go right back into SCIZOR because we have no reason to not to, aside from the rock ship that we're gonna unfortunately take. Now we don't have our rain anymore. Oh, Zapdos, no. Zapdos, no. It was looking so great. I should have just clicked Weather Ball. Maybe. I don't know. As wish. Okay. They could protect here. They could protect. If they have it. Or they could pass it to Vic. Or if they have protect, they have protect. I'll just U-turn anyways. Because if they have protect, then I can't hit it regardless, so it doesn't really matter. So I'll just U-turn. Because it might go Vic if they don't have protect. Yep, nice. So we'll get that read right. Tornado Savage, that's going to be the Vic. Good to know. And then we will U-turn again. Good damage. And then we go right out into Pult. We could go for Willow. But is there a point? X does 30 to 36. Which is solid damage. So I think that's fine. I think it was fine if we just do that. Because we will be able to kill the Aromatisse. The Aromatisse. The ugly little mask thing. And we'll just Hex right here. Unless he opts the Volt Switch. Which he could. Don't get me wrong, he could. And we'll get, we'll take some residual, but we'll be able to take some damage. I got a DM. Hex. Okay, so cool. We're going to be able to fire that off. Let's do a solid chunk. Probably see Roost. Okay. So we could have Willowed, but it's fine. Tis fine. I could just Willow now. If he opts to stay in and get a slow Volt Switch off. Because we've seen Roost, we've seen Energy Ball. I don't think we've seen the other two moves. So we've seen Wish on Aromatisse. I think that's all we've seen. Roost. And then Energy Ball. Gigalith has Stealth Rock. And I think that's all we've seen. And then Tornadus has Hurricane. We do land very nice. Hurricane plus Weather Ball as well. Alright, good to know. Got the burn. Do see the Volt Switch. So, okay. Volt Switch. Let's do a chunk. Who do you go out into here is the question. Oh, my Discord just had a panic attack. That's cool. Oh god. All right, and now we're back. My Discord just had a panic attack. We're gonna go ahead and do that. All right. I don't know what just happened. But we're back. Discord freaked out. Cool. We're communicating still. That was wild. Hopefully it doesn't interrupt. Hopefully it wasn't like an internet. I hope it was just Discord. Yeah, I think it was just Discord because my internet or anything didn't go out at all. Which is good. Sylvain is going to be this thing. You're gonna get lefties back. If this thing has sucker, it's not a good time. I could always just dragon darts. Could have sucker though. And my Discord keeps going in and out. What the heck? Yeah. Why does it keep doing this? Why? He could go for sucker here if he has it. I assume that you would have it. I'll just go right back into you. But if he U-turns, that thing comes in. I'll just dragon darts here. Alright, cool. No sucker. So we're gonna darts. Yep. Should be a 2 KO. Yep, very nice. Then headbutt. Does land. There's a lot. Did quite the amount. Did quite the amount. If he has sucker now, he goes for it. So I'll go into Nene. That way we can eat a hit relatively well. And then we can get up rocks. Because I assume that you have sucker. You see that I can 2 KO. So I assume that you would have sucker now. You would click it now, if anything. Hopefully Discord doesn't freak out again. If he goes for U-turn, that's a really good play on his part. We might see sucker here. Do we see sucker? I don't know. That's just hard withdrawal. Okay. Does this thing have energy ball? Because that would suck. 2 aromatis. I don't think he has the space to run energy ball, to be honest. I don't think he has it. We do have speed, which is cool. I'll get up rocks. Toxic would have been cool on this thing. But I'm just going to go ahead and get up my rocks. Because he might not be boots torn. I assume you would be, though. But rocks would be really nice because he's doing all the free switching. And I just want to be able to get this thing up out the way. So we'll see what this thing wants to do. I assume you want to get up a wish. But I assume now that Cinderace does not have Sucker Punch, because why would you not click it there, if anything? Get up our rocks, which is great. We'll see what you want to do here. Has the Toxic. Yeah, that sucks. That does suck, but it's fine. It's fine, because we're only going to take like 1 chip of Toxic right here. But at least we got our rocks up, which is great. And Toxic. Alright, fine by me. I'm gonna switch out. And then we're gonna go into SCIZOR. Which is cool. The Torn is in range of SCIZOR. Gigalith is pretty much in range of SCIZOR. SCIZOR can really clean up here. Vicavolt's the only thing that's stopping it. Does he double here? I wouldn't be surprised if he did. He does. Who do we see? Tono Savage. Okay, that's fine. This thing comes about. I could Roost right here. But if Vikavolt does a butt ton to SCIZOR, because we're not slower, we're faster. Think I just still a U-turn. Yeah, I just U-turn. Sucks that we took that damage on Polt. I'm gonna draw. Cool. So I did anticipate for him to have Zen Headbutt on the Cinderace, and I did EV'd it to be able to eat one. It does suck that we took that damage on Pole. Maybe I should not have done that because now Pole's gonna go down and Vigavolt becomes kind of a problem. But who do you go out into, to be honest? I don't think he'll kill. Volt switch. Hopefully he doesn't kill. Doesn't kill. Great. So Polt's living. Could go Gigalith, which would make sense. And I would just opt to U-turn to try to save a sack. Let's go on to Giggles, yep. Or maybe I just burn it now. Or do we die after this right here? Do we die after this chip right here? Yeah, we do. So Polt goes down, unfortunate. Polt's gonna go down. This thing is here. I just go right into Keldeo. Just go right out into Keldeo. And I surf again. I just keep surfing. Just keep surfing. We're gonna get him wet. Yeah, Keldeo and Scizor look really nice here. Only thing is, if he lets me have this, yeah, I'm just gonna surf. I have no reason to not surf. Unless he explodes, that would suck. He still has all his mons left, but they're all like whittled down to, except for Vigavolt, they're all whittled down to a point where Scizor can very much clean. And even Obstagoon is looking very scary for him. I just have to make sure that Keldeo and Mudsdale are healthy enough to take on the Cinderace, because Cinderace is looking like the only like real threat right now. Excadrill is also a little scary, but becoming less scary if Gigalith does go down. Now we don't have to worry about Sandrush, which is great. Does withdraw. Does he give me the Torn, or does he give me Aroma? Does give me Slide in the DM. Because this thing will drop afterwards. Alright, cool. We're gonna surf. Does drop. I guess the only problem really is now Aroma's dead, right? So all I gotta worry about, because Torn's gonna come in here. Torn 100% comes in right here. Yeah. His boots. I do have to switch. If I had Aqua Jet, it'd be great. Think my most spendable mon is Wabi, because now I can position into Scizor. So I will go into Wabi. Really sucks that I lost Polt though. Really sucks that I lost Polt. So Wabi's gonna come in right here. Oh, he's gonna opt to defog. Oh, he can't defog though. Let's go. I forgot about that. Totally forgot about that. If you have a swap in, you don't really have a swap in right now. I think I just opt to obstruct. Just to get more. Nah, it doesn't really matter. I'm better off like knocking off. I just knock off. Awesome. That's cool. So he had a defogger. He no longer has it, which is cool. I don't know why. I mean, it kind of would have helped me out more than helping him out, because unless Cinderace, did I miss that Cinderace isn't boots or something? Is it like choiced? Yeah, I just missed that. But I'll just knock off right here. He could go for Weather Ball for neutral damage. Does Hurricane. Does land, unfortunately. Won't take us out, which is great. Does get the confusion. Come on, Wabi. 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 Wabi. That sucks. That really sucks. Because then we have to worry about if he's going to switch out into this stupid little, what's that mon called? The Cinderace. I don't think he would, but that really does suck. Cinderace. How much do you take from a Bullet Punch? Bullet Punch would not be a 2KO, unfortunately. So we're just gonna Bullet Punch right here. That really does suck, though. Ah, that sucks. He could go out into Excadrill as well, and that's fine. But at this point, would you not just give me this, right? I mean, you could go extra. I'll just superpower. I guess you could go Vikavolt and try to save it. Oh, that sucks, dude. That really sucks. Yeah, he does. Yep, see? Ah. Goes out into giggles. Okay. I'll take that. Gonna take some Rocks Chip. Bullet Punch will do a good amount. Alright. Just KOs, which is great. Endgame is looking a little problematic. But at least the weather has subsided. Literally, Cinderace is the only threat. I would say the only threat. I take that back. I would say Vika is very annoying for my team right now. Vika for sure is annoying. Because I got rid of my Zapdos and he got rid of my Polt, which are unfortunate. So this thing is boots. The thing is, do I opt to U-turn here? Because Volt Switch is really free for him. Unless he goes for Energy Ball. And Energy Ball is really free here as well. As long as I don't stay in. But I don't really... If I had knockoff, it would be better. The thing is, if I lose Mudsdale, do I lose the game? Sort of, because an Excadrill is very problematic. Kind of don't really have any positioning right here. I have to U-turn, I feel like, because if I had knockoff, I'd go for it. But unless he roosts right here, I'm going to U-turn. Knockoff would be great right here, because then I just get rid of this thing's boots. I'm going to U-turn. Yeah, we might lose this one actually. It's very hard to... It's going to become hard to take on the Cinderace or the Excadrill, one of the two. Sucks that we lost the Wabi like that. Because maybe, I don't know if we would have lived a burn. I think we would have been able to live a burn a little bit too. Because I think Sand subsided afterwards, or unless I'm tripping. Could be tripping. I don't think it subsided afterwards. I have to go this. If he's free to go for Energy Ball or Volt Switch, it's kind of like a 50-50 for him, depending on if I stay in or not. Because I could have knocked off. Do we see Energy Ball or do we see Volt Switch? Which one do we see? Oh, we see a Roost. Okay. Okay. Because, yeah, I just needed Vika to go down. Otherwise, Scizor would kind of just win right now. We are toxic. Yeah, it's really unfortunate. Because, I mean, we could let this thing go down and then but either way, it's tough. Yeah, it's tough. Tough. We do see the Energy Ball. Could have pivoted back out into Scizor, I guess. That would have been the better play, yeah, for sure. Definitely would have been the better play. Yeah, that definitely sucks. that changes a lot of stuff. Because that chip damage could have made the difference between Keldeo KOing with Surf. Yeah, I think we do lose this end game, unfortunately. Tis what it is, though. We'll just Rock Slide here. There's no really real point in me going out into Scizor because I think I just lose. But it is fine. So we're gonna drop right here to Energy Ball. Yeah, if I had knock, because now like I didn't click Roost, but how was I to know that? You know. Can we KO Vikavolt with Keldeo at all? Keldeo to a Vikavolt. Yeah, Surf does 58 to 60, and Volt Switch does a lot. Yeah, I think we lose. There's nothing I can really do. I could Roost, I suppose, but it doesn't really gain me anything. It doesn't gain me anything unless he doesn't have like a move to hit me with, unless he doesn't have Thunderbolt. Oh wait, he doesn't. He has Volt Switch, Energy Ball, Roost. I don't know what the last move is. I guess we could flip turn, I guess, and try to get as much chip as possible. Oh, my camera went out. So we're gonna take some more chip on this thing and then go out into SCIZOR. So we're not gonna give up quite yet, but it does looking like we do lose. Yeah, I think the biggest problem was me losing pole. That was the biggest problem. We do see the volt switch and do a lot. This invites in the extra drill or the cinder race, I would assume. And at that rate, if he goes Cinderace, maybe I do go Keldeo. Go Keldeo and I just surf. Because that way we could save SCIZOR for the turn. I'm pretty sure we lose, but we're going to try to fight the power, baby. We're going to try to fight it. We're going to try to fight it. We'll see. We shall see. We shall see. Biggest thing was that weather ball on the Torn, which was good. Just didn't expect it. Should have. Granted, as a Torn on a weather team, of course. But I think Root is trying to save differential and whatnot. Because of Omashu. We see this. So it does go this, which kind of forces me to pick one. Because we will lose this Mon right here. Do I opt to Roost or do a Superpower? Could Roost, unless he SDs. I'm gonna Superpower. Because he could SD and try to get the kill on Keldeo. Rapid spins. Okay. Alright, nice. I could have rapid spin. I mean I could have roosted. I don't know why he wants these rocks away so badly. So I'll get a KO right here. Bonk. Cool. Still don't understand that play. To me, that doesn't make any sense at all. Why not just hit it? I could have roosted right there, though. That would have been great. He has Rapid Spin and Defog. Man did not want hazards up. But at this point in the game, I just like it. I don't know. That doesn't make any sense to me at all. You could have went Cinderace, dude. I don't know, like unless it's like choice bunny. So it goes on into this, which I don't know. I have no idea. I have no clue. I'm gonna roost right here because in my opinion, the game's over. Like this is just now you're just losing diff for no reason. I don't know. I have to see what his thought process was on that. I don't know why he's, or maybe he was trying to like set up in my face or something. I don't know. Technically I can stall him. If I got toxic on this instead of a burn, that'd be great. We'd be able to just like stall him out. Because I can just roost here. Because the strongest move he has to hit me is Volt Switch. Right now we are at +1. I mean -1 on both fronts, defense and attack. He could Volt Switch right here and then go into Cinderace, and then it's a 50-50 if he U-turns or he tries to kill me. Bug blesses me, that's fine. That's cool. If I had one Keldeo right there, it'd be cool, but it doesn't matter because he'd just pick up the KO regardless. If I had Knock, it'd be a different story because then this bug wouldn't be a problem. But like, yeah, it's tough. I needed all these moves. I needed all of them. It sucks. We're just gonna roost. Just gonna keep roosting. He could Volt Switch right here. That's fine. But honestly, yeah, I just want him to go out in a Cinderace. Yeah. Okay. Cool. Let's do a chunk. His rocks are still up. My rocks are no longer up on his side. So it's a 50-50 for him. So we see this. He could Zen Headbutt me. He could Pyro Ball. He could U-turn. Those are the 3 plays. Out of those 3 plays, Zen Headbutt is tough for him if he opts to sand, because I assume this is a choice bunny if he really wanted those rocks away that badly. I'm just going to go Keldeo. Because I do need SCIZOR. And even if he does go for the Zen Headbutt, I can swap right back into SCIZOR as well. I assume it's a choice bunny. I don't think it was boots. I don't think I had rocks up when we saw it. So we'll see what he goes for. Goes for the Powerball. Nice. Okay, so now we just pick one. We eat that relatively well. That might be banned actually, because that did a good amount, or it might be Scarf. I don't know. I might be overestimating the damage, because now we can just surf. I gain nothing from flip turning. He has Torn Vika left, so he would sack the Torn here now. If I flip turn, it would probably kill the Torn. Gets me out to Scizor. I just surf. He opts the Powerball. He does land. Yeah. So then it's gonna come down to, he's gonna go Torn. Yo, literally Wabi hitting himself, I think might have cost us this game, because the Torn would be dead right now and he would just have the Vikavolt left. Literally just have the Vikavolt. You wouldn't be able to go to the Torn, and I'd lose my Keldeo to the Torn right now. Oh, that's not the play I thought he'd do at all. I think I just opt to hit this thing. I go for a surf. I don't just flip turn and then try to take a Volt Switch. That makes no sense. I just surf here every time. I will just surf because it gives us the most amount of damage, and then we could just U-turn with Scizor. I don't know what Root is doing. I don't know what this man is doing. It does a lot. Okay, cool. Does opt the Volt Switch. But now, hold up. Something doesn't smell right, because now you have to go Torn, and then you take Bullet Punch damage on the Vic if you do opt to switch. Hold up now. Hold up. We might be onto something. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, people of all ages, we might be onto something. Hold on. All right, so we just Bullet Punch it. We're gonna take Rock Ship. That's fine. We're gonna Bullet Punch, because why would we not? All right, so we do get the KO on Torn. All right, cool. We're gonna do this. I assume we see a Roost from, dude, if I had Knock, but I needed all 4 moves. I need 5 moves, bro. Pokemon, make 5 moves. I could have Knock. Only 5 moves for me, of course, not my opponents. My opponents get like 2. That'd be great. All right, so this thing comes in. Does it take Burn Chip? Does it take Burn Chip off Rip? No. So we're just gonna U-turn. U-turn every time. It does the most damage, because then we can Roost off whatever he wants to hit us with. We're gonna U-turn. Yep. I'm gonna Roost. Dang. Dang. We got lefties. And take some more Burn Chip, because I think maybe 2 U-turns after this land. Okay, cool. We're gonna U-turn again, because maybe 2 U-turns will pick up the KO. We're gonna U-turn again. Boop. Might. He's just gonna opt to Roost. Oh, dude, just give me this. Nah, he has to do it. We have to play the Roost game. Yep. We're getting more lefties back, which is great though, because then we'll be able to eat one, and then we could Roost up, or we might just Roost up right now, just in case. Or no, I think we just U-turn. I have no reason to Roost. I know we can eat it, so U-turn right here. U-turn. That was a crit. Oh, you're roosting again? What? Just hit me. Just hit me. We're getting more lefties back. Good thing we did not click Roost. More burn damage. It would be great if this thing was toxic, because that'd just be game. We're gonna U-turn. Just gonna keep U-turning. We're gonna U-turn. Damage. What? Does he want to be at full? I don't understand what's going on. Why not just click? So we're just doing Roost Wars. Why have yet to click my Roost? I mean, at least we're stalling him out of the Roost though, which is cool. I don't know how many he has left. I know he has less than we do, because he's clicked it quite a bit here. We're gonna U-turn again, because then we just Roost as well. We're gonna U-turn. Boop. There's the Volt Switch. Does do a lot. That does quite literally a lot. That did more than I remembered. He might opt to roost here as well. And his timer is awfully low. It's at 12. So I could be a demon and do what we did on week 1 and just timer stall him, which I'm gonna do, because I could win. I don't know why he played the end game the way he did. I think he had the game won, in my opinion. Does opt to roost again. Now we're both roosted. This is Roost Wars, baby. Roost Wars. I already know what's going on in the thumbnail. Scizor and Vika. Or I don't know what's going on. I think Scizor and Vika probably goes. It probably goes. We're gonna U-turn. I mean, I'm not sorry that I'm doing this to him, because he literally had the end game won, in my opinion, in my most humble opinion. You guys let me know down below what you guys thought, because in my opinion, Root definitely had it won. He went into the fault that he did was go out into extra drill, which to me, I don't know why you would rapid spin. You could have killed my Scizor right there and just clicked EQ and then sacked off. Yeah, I don't know, unless it was a misclick. He could have misclicked. I'll roost right here, because we might see him roost as well. So we're gonna roost, and then we'll U-turn. We do see a volt switch. Let's do a chunk. So if we had U-turn right there, maybe we could have done something. Could have done something, maybe. So I'll U-turn right here. Or do I just keep roosting? I could just keep roosting. I think I just keep roosting, just so I don't risk the bad word. Knock on wood. Knock, 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 knock on wood. All right, we're roosting. We're roosting. Do you roost as well? He does roost as well. So this is a very long end game right here. A very long end game for quite literally no reason. And a dub that, in my opinion, should not be happening. Because he only has 5 seconds left and we have a whole minute 38. So he's gonna U-turn. He doesn't, yeah, in like 2 or 3 more turns, he's just gonna lose the game. So, I mean, what can you do? Volt switch. Yep. Lefties. And I'm gonna roost again, because I literally, maybe a crit could take me out. I don't know the specific damage that's going on right now. Scizor. He has 3 seconds left. I literally just roost. That's it. I'm sorry. I'm toxic, guys. I'm so sorry. I am just a bad person. I apologize. I am filthy. I am gross. But here we are doing it. There's the volt switch. I have no reason to risk it. Yep. Now, like, he probably wishes he had... Oh, wait, I don't know what his last... Oh, he had Bug Buzz. That's what it was. We saw it. We saw Bug Buzz. And we're gonna roost. He had... Yeah, and Bug Buzz was his last move. We already saw that. I bet you he wishes he had T-Bolt now, just like I wish I had Knockoff. Because then this bug would literally be non-factor. There's a volt switch. Yep. And I think he times out now, if not next turn. Pretty sure. Do we see it? There's the burn. What do we see? We see 1 second left. We just roost because we have no reason to risk the crit. That would suck to risk the crit and then lose when he has 1 second left. That'd be tough. That would be tough. He does opt to roost here as well. So that's going to be game. He did timeout. It's going to be a 1-0 victory in our favor, which to me is a shocker. Because, yeah, GG's to Root. I don't know what he did. I will talk to him in the DMs because that made 0 sense on what he did, as my hair acts really wild. Apologize if you had to look at that all match. But yeah, make sure to go check out Root and see what his reasoning was. Go show him some love, as well as all the other UBL coaches down in the description. Make sure, if you guys did like this video, make sure to leave a thumbs up down below. And if you are new and you like this content, go ahead and subscribe and click that notification bell so you know when I post. Without further ado, I'm your boy Jay. I'm gonna get about your hair, and I'll catch y'all next time. Bye.